Happy 4K Blues Day, everybody. Brought to you by Why So Blue, where I have now been writing for 10 years. So that's kind of insane. I started in May of 2013 with the review of a Blu-ray of a Ben Kingsley movie called A Common Man that you probably never heard of, you never saw, you never cared. But let's see if you care about today. I've got a quick video for you. A couple of Steelbooks coming from Lionsgate. They're exclusive. The first of which is Nicolas Cage in Lord of War, which also stars Jared Leto and Bridget Monahan. This is just an upgrade of their previous edition that they had out years ago. But now this Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which is pretty cool because it's got, look at him, he's like, oh yeah, oh wait, it's the deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Tear of blood. There's a tear of blood on there. Oh. And then you go on the back and stuff like that. So this is what we have here. Good Cage Steelbook. Why not? If you don't have the movie, then, and you like Steelbooks, which remember we already talked. We had our talk about crying about Steelbooks, but here we are. Comes with a digital copy as well. 2-disc set, standard Blu-ray, and the 4K disc, of course. Behind the discs, not much to write home about there. Sorry for the glare coming back in from the other ones, but hey, this is what it is. All right, so put these back in. That's Lord of War, only available at Best Buy. Let's do it one more time. Let's do the deal with it. One more time. One more time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Deal with it. Here we are. Next up, we have Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. Yeah. So this is the Veteran Collectors Series upgrade from this one, this highly demanded one that finally came out, and I think everybody got really excited about it. So it's a Veteran one. I can't remember another. They've probably done ones before, but it's got this little card to make sure you know it's part of the Veteran series. So here it is. That. Let me open it up. So this is a big wraparound artwork. Look at that. Ooh, cool. Green Goblin. 1 disc, standard Blu-ray, not 4K. I don't think this one's a Best Buy exclusive. Oh, look at that. Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. Here we go. That one. So there you go. Cool. Nice little upgrade if you're a big fan or something. If you already have it, same disc, don't worry about it. But that's the Maximum Overdrive. And we have the Lord of War, those two. Let's do a little bit bonus thing. This is one I picked up this week myself. It's the Criterion edition, 4K of Thelma and Louise. A bonus with Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis. This movie's pretty rad. I watched it last night for the first time in forever. And like, it's just shot. So it's like, oh, cinema. Or whatever, but Lionsgate put it in their like digipack type thing, media book, whatever you want to call it. So it's got a little more to it. It's got a little book in here. It's got 3 discs. Nothing behind the discs. I already looked. So it's Thelma and Louise. Looks like a shooting script on the front, but we got different, pages. I'm not gonna go through all of them, Criterion, don't you worry, but it's got photos and of course essays. Cool stuff. Awesome movie, great performances. Like, I just like it. And just, I mean, I was talking to some friends last night talking about how just like, I guess, when you talk about like a guy like Ridley Scott and he poo-poos on the Marvel movies, I enjoy Marvel too, I go to them, but when he's talking about like, he's a guy that, he could say that because he's making scenes in this movie where it's just someone on the phone talking to somebody, look just highly cinematic, interesting, lots of information in frame. They know how to use the 239 frame. Like, that's one of the biggest keys. It's one of the biggest things that bugs me. Just because it's a bigger frame doesn't mean you're shooting it bigger or know how to use it. Like, I talk about Hateful Eight all the time, but that's a movie that takes place in a cabin, but it's the most fascinating movie to look at, especially if you're on the big screen seeing what's all going on. Tarantino knows what he's doing. He's framing stuff so well. This movie is in that category, and it's just like, wow, this is just this little gals on the run movie, and it looks just huge. And I think it's more than just throwing a bunch of characters in the same frame. It's more than just big CG action figures or sequences. You got to just make it look that way. So there you are. Thelma Louise, part of the Steelbook coverage here, a little bonus, but appreciate you watching. I don't know when I'll have another thing back, but when I have one again, I'll be back around. So these are available to order online anywhere you go. Except this one is Best Buy. So again, plug Summer of '93 at 30. Continue to listen. A lot of fun. If you haven't checked it out yet, we're on week 5 this week, and things are heating up. A lot of big movies. Not this week's. It's kind of a one, but Jurassic Park's coming, so be ready for that. All right, well, enjoy your Wednesday if you're watching it when it posts. If not, whatever day it is. And as always, as I say, stay film positive.